This first bout is 3 5-minute rounds in the strawweight division as the ladies let the fists fly. Introducing your first warrior. Fighting out of the blue corner. This one's a mixed martial arts with a perfect professional record. A blood win and no losses. She stands 162 centimeters tall and weighs already 53.6 kilograms. Represent Soma Fight Club and Lion Wild Club and fight out of India. Please welcome Suchika Tariyal. And her opponent, fighting out of that corner. This one's a mixed martial arts with a professional record. A blood win and no loss. She stands 157 centimeters tall and weighs already 51 kilograms. Representing veterans Fabricio Manila, Valiant MMA, and fight out of the Philippines. Put your hands together for Jhen, the judicious Buzon.
Taylor, the biggest thing jumping off was that age differential. I believe that will translate into experience. You can see already the younger fighter opening up big. Oh, attempted the judo throw, may give up her back.
And it failed. That is huge, Brave Nation. If she can shut down a couple more of these takedown attempts.
There it is. That is old school judo. But she needs to be wary here of giving up the back. This is the problem when you attempt that schoolyard headlock style throw.
We're already in back mount. And roll the guard. There may be a sweep here. Not likely to be a stand-up.
Buzon on top now. She just
looking for an arm choke.
I don't think she's going to get it from this particular position.
It's getting a lot closer than I anticipated. There's the sweep. And it was denied. This is so close, Brave Nation. We just saw the knee kicked out. And that is a sweep. Now,
what Huda needs to do is she needs to pin her own head to the mat and jump off to the side. She's going to be able to get more leverage on the choke if she jumps off to the side. Potentially, Kerry.
Huda has done it right now. She's going to sink those hips, Brave Nation. She may move her hips away from her opponent's hips, and that is like she has not moved the hips away. There's a possibility of getting a quarter guard and then a half guard. There's the quarter.
But Buzon,
and that was denied.
Buzon doesn't look like she's in a hell of a lot of trouble here. Yes, she's in the defensive position, but is Huda potentially in trouble of burning out her arms trying to get the squeeze on?
Based on her facial expression right now, it's straight in front of us. She's not burning out. She's being methodical. She's being careful. She's doing just what she needs to do. Deep pressure with that shoulder, and again, she was rolled. She's back in guard. She can finish from here.
And if you're Huda, Kerry, what stage do you abandon that grip right now like she should have done? But with 3 minutes left in the round, those are beautiful short elbows.
This is mixed martial arts.
Watch out for the arm bar.
Arm bar, can't pull out of there, gotta stack in.
Oh, she's gone belly down on it, this looks tight.
Can't stay there, or that's gonna be that. She's gotta run across.
Huda trying to put absolutely everything into this arm bar. Can't quite see if the tap is coming.
Or
beautiful.
stack, there you go.
That looks so tight. Buzon did a great job to stack, but she finds herself in all kinds of trouble right now.
This is, as we said, the Ronda Rousey.
I think the point of the elbow might
Indian
actually be
MMA.
safe. Sorry, Carrick. I think the point of the elbow might actually be safe right now. I don't think that it's being used as the fulcrum for hyperextension.
What we're looking for, Brave Nation, is the position of the elbow. If the elbow is above the hips of the person executing the armbar, it's kind of over at this point. If it's not, it's a little struggle to get out, but the arm is not going to pop out of socket.
If I'm Huda right now, I'm abandoning this choke because it does not look like it's going to be on. She's trying to sort of grasp onto something that isn't quite there. And Buzon will be happy to stay in this position. She knows she's safe. She knows her opponent is burning out some energy.
Off. She's coming up.
Beautiful
she's coming
work.
around beautifully. She shouldn't strike from there. She's got to get a little bit of control. That is not legal to my eye. I saw a knee down, but my eyes might have been lying. They are now back up right where Buzon wants to be.
But Huda's showing her toughness by not even reacting to a knee that looked like it landed flush and illegally.
Buzon's got to move in and out a little bit. If she throws shots and stays in there, she's going to get taken for a ride again on Indian Airways.
She's doing a good job with the jab now. She needs to...
Nice calf kick.
Buzon needs to maintain that jab. Anytime her opponent comes in, just needs to put the hands in her face like she did just then. She cannot afford to let Huda get close and get a hand on her. That is a beautiful straight right down the middle.
Brave Nation, Huda cannot throw punches for their own sake, or that's going to happen. That's what she's got to do. She's got to use the punches or countering them to take it down to the ground. We got to hook in.
That's exactly what Huda wanted to do. Close that distance, score the takedown. Now she's working for perhaps a rear naked choke, trying to soften her opponent up with shots. She's gone more of a seatbelt grip than the actual choking grip that you would like to see.
Buzon showing very good positional and submission defense thus far in this, the first fight on a 10-fight card. Brave Combat Federation 92.
She's going to need to try and turn in towards Huda right now. She's going to have to explode, turn in towards her opponent, and be inside the closed guard. She's trying everything she can to do it. Denied, though. And now Huda ends up on top. Again, I would like to see Huda abandon this grip she's going for every time. I don't think she's going to get the head-on triangle. What she can do in this position is land enough strikes to win the round.
She is a judoka at heart, as you referenced earlier, Phil. That's a great thing, but sometimes it's a bad thing. When you've got, sorry, Phil, to cut you off, I was just going to add, when you've got top mount, you need to start throwing elbows to the head. You need to rack up some damage.
Are these perhaps some of the bad habits we were potentially talking about in the opening stanzas that might creep into your MMA game?
Exactly that, and now let's pretend we're judges, Phil. Who are you liking in round one?
You know, for the damage landed and the control, I'm kind of leaning towards Huda. What are you thinking?
I am liking Huda as well. We do believe, Brave Nation, that round was 10-9 for Suchika Huda. Hopefully, courtesy of our global apparel partner, Top 10, we may get a little look at some of that action on instant replay.
What I would like to see going forward in the second round is Buzon really establish that jab, what she's doing, and it's sometimes indicative of a young fighter who's a little less experienced. When she's landing her shot, she's almost admiring it. She's landing a jab, she's landing a straight, and then she stops. What she needs to do is land her shots and constantly be on her bike. We've seen what Huda wants to do. She wants to get an upper body tie-up, a throw, take it to the ground. Buzon cannot allow that, because another round like that will leave her at a huge deficit.
On the other side, I'd like to see Suchika Huda throw punches, but only in order to close, not for their own sake, not to try and cause damage. Brave Nation, round two.
Still very much all to play for. Interesting dynamics starting to unfold here. As we said, Buzon cannot afford to be a static target. Fake the glove touch, goes for the kick to the midsection. Rascal behavior from the Filipino lady.
Nice calf kick for the second time.
Ooh, that's a tasty jab twice. Get out of there, young lady.
It's crucial right now.
She needs to separate or she's going to get thrown. But then again, Huda needs to be careful about trying to get the throw in this position. If you don't head it perfectly, you're in trouble giving up your back.
Again, Brave Nation, if you're wearing the tunic, if you're wearing a gi on top, that throw works perfectly. If you're not, it often does not.
Not quite sure. A little strange position here. May just cut through. If she cuts through in the scarf, she'll have side control. But I'm not quite sure she's aware of her own positioning right now.
Nice explosive reversal.
And right now, this is where Judicious needs to create a little bit of separation, slap that elbow, give your opponent something to think about.
Brave Nation, when you're on the ground this close, you need distance in order to strike hard. That distance is being denied by Huda via that overhook
Triangle
on the right arm.
Watch out for that triangle. If Huda can square herself off a little bit, create the angle for herself here, her opponent could be in serious trouble, but...
Buzon should not be throwing punches right now.
This doesn't look like a tight triangle at all. That leg is not flush across the shoulders whatsoever. She's tightening up a
then
little.
It was.
Now she needs to get that right arm of her opponent flush across her own body. She's done so.
And she's got the turn on her body. She's got an angle.
She may take the arm as well here, Carrick.
I don't see an escape from here, Phil.
She may even try and extend for an armbar here.
Beautiful blocking of the hip.
There we go.
Switch to the armbar.
It's going belly down. We've seen this in the first round. Right in front of us here in our broadcast position. Toes are in the fence. Toes are in the fence.
Lot of pressure on that elbow.
Buzon trying to create a little bit of space here, trying to break that grip of Huda. Huda's got, oh, she's extended on it. Oh, that looks tight. There's the tap.
It's over.
Wow! Just like that, beautiful extension into the armbar. We've seen the point of the elbow getting hyper-extended, Carrick. What a finish.
Phenomenal performance by both women, but gold right now goes to Suchika Tariyal Huda from the great nation of India. This is India's Ronda Rousey on the rise.
Now moves her record to 2 wins, both wins coming by way of armbar. You nailed it when you said the Ronda Rousey of Indian MMA. 34 years of age, and she's going to do something really productive with her MMA career. She needs to kick it into action right now.
Suchika Huda enjoying the moment, Brave Nation. There's a lot of great Indian fans here in Combat Kingdom, the Kingdom of Bahrain, and they are loving every second of this.
I'd love to see that armbar again, because just when she got the position and it was just at exactly the right time, she popped the hips in and extended. Would love to see that again. Like we say, still undefeated, 2-0 now is Suchika Tariyal Huda. And what must be going through her mind right now, Kerry? Biggest win of her career.
Nothing but joy and the desire to do it again real soon here in the Brave Combat Federation cage. Well, Brave Nation, we know who won, we know the round, but
now we're just going to see the, we're going to,
and that was it. Armbar submission in round 2. We know how it ended. We know the round. We don't know the exact second, but courtesy of Carlos Kramer, we're about to find out.
All right, Brave Nation, this first bout comes to a dramatic end at 2 minutes and 8 seconds of the second round. Your winner by armbar from